Hey guys, Jeeps here, and welcome to a little bit of Hearthstone. That's right, I finally, took me forever, managed to get into this beta, and I am very excited. Some of you may know I really like CCGs. I used to play Magic a pretty good amount. Okay, by like CCGs, I mostly mean I used to play Magic a pretty good amount. That's actually really the extent of it. But everything I've been watching on Hearthstone, or everything I have watched on Hearthstone, really caught my eye. So I've been dying to get into this, and there's still no official release date. If I had to wager a guess, that's gonna be coming around in BlizzCon. So later this month, we'll probably know when this game is coming out. Hell, it might be coming out later this month, which would be pretty great. It's in very playable shape. Balance still needs a little bit of work. It's off and on, but very fun game. But we're here. I'm not gonna just go over all the details of Hearthstone, because by this point, most of you have probably already heard it, so really, you don't need me to do it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna play some Arena, because frankly, limited play, drafts, whatever you want to call it, the Arena, in Hearthstone parlance, is a lot of fun. So, I already bought my Arena entry. This is not my first free one. My free one went terribly, so let's hope we do a little better this time. So going, for those of you who don't know, Arena is a draft mode. You are given, pretty much, you're given 30, the decks are 30 cards, you're given 3 cards per pick, and you get to pick one of those 3 cards for each slot. You also get to pick from one of 3 classes. In this case, we have Rogue, Mage, and Priest. We are probably going to go with Mage. Rogues are a little on the weak side right now, down from being the overpowered death machines they previously were, so they kind of need to be tweaked back up. Priests, I like Priests. Arena, they can be a little finicky. They still kind of rely on gimmicks a little bit, which isn't a bad thing. Don't get me wrong. Gimmick has kind of a negative connotation. It's not a bad thing. But they require kind of very specific tricks, and in a draft situation, you won't always get it. Now, mages, which is what we're probably going to go with, mages can be pretty reliable. They've got good removal, they've got good control, they're just a generally all-around pretty good class. So I think we're going to go Mage.
You asked for it.
So yeah, that's right. We're going with Jaina. And our first pick is a legendary. Wow. Okay. I was not expecting that. Huh. Well, these are all pretty good, actually. Bloodmage Thalnos is the one I'm not going to pick here, even though he's not bad. Onyxia is pretty neat, but I think we're going to go with Malygos, honestly just in the flavor of playing a mage. Plus 5 spell damage is insane. It has 12 health, so it's pretty hard to bring it down. 4 attack is mad, but 12 health and plus 5 spell damage? Yeah, we're going with Malygos. Mages have a lot of spells, so that's a really nice first pick. Okay, so what do we have here? Polymorph, a Mirror Entity, and a Raging Worgen. This is a really good card for a mage. The way in Rage works, so you don't know, if it takes damage, well, it says right there, if it takes damage, it gets this new power. Mages have, their class ability is Fire Blast, which is you can just ping something for 1 damage. That includes your own things. You can trigger your own enrages. So Raging Worgen and Rage cards are fantastic in mage decks. Polymorph, however, is also an extremely useful thing. You can get rid of any big scary creature with it. Mirror Entity, it's a secret, and getting a copy is really good. However, I think we're going to take the Raging Worgen for this pick. Alright, what do we got now? The Boar is mostly crap, so we're not going to go with the Boar. Raid Leader and Direwolf Alpha are both very good cards, however. I think we might go with the Direwolf just to get just to start getting some low-cost stuff in right at the beginning. Alright, Murloc Raider is a terrible card, unless you're running a Murloc deck. It's 2-1 for 1, compared to other 2-1 for 1s, which have abilities, or 1-2s for 1s with abilities, and it's not that great of a 1-cost, except in a Murloc deck. Lord of the Arena, decent taunt creature, Acolyte of Pain, decent card draw. Let's take the Acolyte of Pain. Card draw is really nice. Ooh, okay. Frost Nova is great control. Another aggressive taunt creature in the Booty Bay Bodyguard. And Stormwind Champion, which is an all-around great creature. However, we're going to take the Frost Nova, though now we need to start getting out some more creatures. I say that, and then they offer me a Blizzard. Ancient Watcher, no. This card is only good if you can silence it. If we were a Priest deck, maybe. If you can give it Taunt, it's okay. Otherwise, 2-5 for 2, not that great. If you haven't played Hearthstone before, haven't seen Hearthstone before, and you're used to Magic, you can attack past creatures. There's no declaring blockers or anything like that. You need an ability called Taunt to do that. So a 2-5 that can't attack can't do anything. Unless you can get rid of the can't attack clause or give it Taunt. Now, Demolisher is a pretty good creature, however, Blizzard is a fantastic AoE card, so we have to take it. It's just too good. Okay, Stormwind Knight, Earthen Ring Farseer, Harvest Golem. Both of these are fantastic. This is pretty good. Ideally, you don't really want to be in a situation where you have to heal yourself. That said, it can heal it to creatures too, or minions too, so... We are going to go with the Harvest Golem, I think, though. We need to get some 1 cost, we need to get some higher cost up in here. Alright, Magma Rager is terrible. I'm just going to go out and say that right now. You might be thinking, oh wow, 5 attack for 3. Yeah, it's got 1 health. Play against a Mage, a Rogue, or a Druid, and it dies instantly. I mean, the Rogue and the Druid will take some damage. Play against a Mage, and it's useless. Still, in general, I don't think it's a very good card. Kona Cold is very, very good. Mana Worm is also pretty good. And we need some 1 cost, so you know what? We'll take the 1 cost. Alright. Dread Corsair! Useless to us because there's no weapons in Mage decks. Both of these are very good for us. Do we want the 4 cost or the 2 cost, though? We have no 4 cost, let's take the Ogre Magi. Alright, Mana Addict is very nice. It's kind of like the Mana Worm again. Did we? No, we did not take them in. Oh, wait, we did. It is actually a... It's just like the Mana Worm, actually, pretty much. Gadsden Auctioneer or Mana Addict. Oh, this is a tough call. Both of these are very good, and we do have a... Well, we're going to want to pick up some more spells if we keep drawing all these spells. And look at all the spell damage. We're going to take the... Take the Auctioneer. I like card draw. Card draw is always good. Again, we're not taking the Bloodsail. Pirates are really only good if you've got a lot of weapons or a lot of pirates, and mages don't have weapons. Both of these are fantastic cards. However, I'm leaning more towards Silverhand Knight. Getting the 2/2 and the 4/4 for 5 is really nice. So far, we don't have a ton of creatures, which means, in general, I would actually say this is the more useful card for our deck. Alright, Mogashan Warden, pretty decent taunt creature. Darkscale Healer is alright. Polymorph. We don't have any taunt yet, as much as I want to pull this Polymorph. I'm probably going to regret this. Actually, we are going to take the Polymorph. We'll hopefully get more taunt. I want more spells. That might be a bit of a risk. Speaking of taunt and spells, let's take a Mirror Image, no question. Wisp is crap anyway. Man, they're giving us lots of hard picks here. Silverman Guardian, probably not. Is probably the worst of these 3 options. It's still pretty good, but it's not great. Shattered Sun Clerics are very nice. 3/3 for 3 that gives +1. Yeah, +1/+1 to a friendly minion. That is very, very handy. And Flame Strike is absolutely ridiculous AoE. In fact, I think we're going to take the Flame Strike. It's too hard to pass up a Flame Strike, in my opinion. Acolyte of Pain, Fairy Dragon, Raging War. We're taking another Raging Worgen. Raid Looter, Booty Bit. Ugh! Stop making me make these choices! We're taking the Fireball. I'm probably going to regret passing up so much taunt. No, Wisps are crap, even for 0 mana. It's just not a good card. Corehound is alright, but overall I wouldn't say it's great. The 9 attack makes it look really, really fun. But 5 health and a 7 cost, it's lackluster except in a Hunter deck where the Beast typing can be really good. So we're going to go with the Razorfen Hunter, which is an alright card. Take another Polymorph. Other means have 1 attack. Raid Leader is very good, and so is Stormpike Commando, but I think we're going to take a second Polymorph here. Just to have that control. Alright, here's some good cards. Crazed Alchemist and Violet Teacher. Now, all 3 of these are pretty good. I'm torn between these 2. We do have an okay number of spells, which does make Violet Teacher very, very nice. Crazed Alchemist is very, very good if you want to, I mean, flip any of those high health, low attack creatures. Alternatively, you can use it to kill off an enemy creature that has 0 health, or 0 attack, which is a few things. Usually they're kind of utility things, like a summoning portal, things like that. They'll just kill it instantly. I think we're going to take the I say that. We need some more 2-drops. No, we're going to take the Violet Teacher regardless. Now I need to look on some more low-cost creatures. And they're being provided to us. Let's just take the Mana Addict, I'd say. Master Swordsmith is also pretty good, but let's get the Mana Addict. And another rare. Oh, and again, some very good options. We don't have a lot of secrets. In fact, we don't think we have any secrets yet, so we'll ignore the Arcanist. I'm thinking we're going to take the Sun Fury Protector, because that can give us 2 taunts, actually. Pint-Sized Summoner is very good, not as good as it used to be, but still very good creature. But we need the taunts, so we're taking the Protector. War Golem, it's not actually bad, but it's not great. Arcane Missiles is amazing if you get it on turn 1, and it's alright otherwise. Shattered Sun Cleric is also, Let's take the Cleric. I probably should have gone for missiles now I think about it. Engineer, it's alright. I think this is the raid leader here is the without a doubt choice. Plus when attacked, all your other minions is just good. We need some more low-cost things now. And a Frostbolt will provide us with that. That was very easy. Boogle Warrior's okay. Wind Fury Harvey is just a giant bullet magnet for it's expensive, and everything will kill it. Wind Fury letting you attack twice is amazing, but Frostbolt. 2 drops. Now we need some ooh, I was just thinking 1 drops. Here's Worgen Infiltrator. This is a good example of why the Murloc Raider from earlier is a terrible card. This is the same card with Stealth, which makes the Murloc Raider not very good. Unless, again, you're running a lot of Murlocs, because they buff each other. So we'll take the Infiltrator. We want some more 1 drops here. Loot Order... Arcane Explosion. Can ignore the Wisp. Okay, here's just spells everywhere. Arcane Intellect is really nice because card draw. Arcane Missiles, all 3 of these are not bad. Fireballs are fantastic. I mean, 6 damage is just good. But so is Arcane Intellect. Ah, these are tough choices. I think we're going to take the Arcane Intellect as much as I love Fireball. We need some more card draw. We have 2 Polymorphs already. Spiteful Smith is useless to us. Let's go for a Mirror Image. Acidic Swamp Ooze is a fairly good creature. However, Mirror Entity could be really nice to have. It's only the 1 secret we have. Or we could take another Arcane Intellect. We got 1 more after this. The Ooze is a pretty decent creature, though. The Battlecry is quite nice against the right decks. I'm going to get a copy of it, draw 2 cards. Oh, I'm thinking we are going to go with the Ooze. And last but not least, some pretty good cards. And by pretty good cards, I mean a Young Priestess and some cards we're not going to take, so the Young Priestess. This card looks good on the surface until you realize it is both players draw 2 cards. No. If we had a bunch of secrets, this is not bad at all, but we don't. So Young Priestess, which is a fantastic card. There we go. I have no idea if this deck is going to do very well at all. We do have a lot of plus spell power, and we do have an okay number of spells, so this could go okay. We have no 6-cost cards, which is interesting. Our curve is pretty nice, though. It is worth noting for those who don't know that the spell power does not affect the Mage's special ability. So, without further ado, let's jump in. See if I can find us a good opponent. I love the lo-fi music that plays during this bit. Do-do-do-do-do. Come on. Come on, game. There's someone out there I can battle. Come on. Maybe? Maybe? Anyone? Someone? This is the most exciting time I've ever had. Wait. Something's happening. A worthy opponent, yes.
Jaina versus Anduin.
Alright, so we're playing a priest.
Shall bring victory.
What do we have? Some free protector, mana addict, mirror image. Let's drop the protector. Let's keep the other 2, actually. Okay, it's not the worst opening hand.
Hello.
Let's be nice. Oh, sweet.
Greetings.
This is a fantastic card to pull. So, Mana Worm. Great 1-drop. Let's break these. There's so much fun stuff you can do with this. Can you break the window? You can open the door, though. Alright, so he had no 1-drops. Now, I'm thinking we put down the Mana Addict and then Mirror Image next turn. So yeah, we'll do that. Put down the Mana Addict. Swing for 1. And turn. Now, These are probably not going to last very long. Thankfully, it's a priest, so he can't ping me, unless he has a Shadow Form. But I don't remember how much mana Shadow Form costs. Shadow Form changes this to do 2 damage instead of heal 2 life, which is extremely good. So apparently he has nothing. So we're about to start hitting him quite hard here. This is actually going to be extremely fun. So we are going to put the Direwolf Alpha right there. Give both these minions +1 attack. We'll summon mirror images, buffing both of these. Let's go and swing it. Thank you. I like this deck. So our creatures are reasonably safe from at least his creatures now, because we have 2 taunts, so we do it now. He puts his own taunt down, but we can get right through that. Work an Infiltrator. Do I want to... I probably shouldn't rush him down. But... do I want to waste Polymorph on a 3/3? I probably shouldn't. In fact, I think it's pretty clear that I shouldn't. But...
What to do?
We're going to.
I don't have enough mana.
Oh, I don't have enough mana, so it doesn't matter. In that case, we should get rid of his taunt. So we'll just throw the Mana Worm at it. Kill the taunt. Swing through for 4. And paying him for 1. And boom. Wasn't paying attention there. I was like, I could polymorph it, buff these guys up more, because I really wouldn't mind keeping those around as long as possible.
Mind if I roll knee?
That's only till end of turn for Mana Addict, so that's not as good as the Mana Worm. Getting it permanently, I didn't realize that. Alright, Loot Hoarder, he's at 20. This is going quite well. Acidic Swamp Ooze. Priests don't have weapons, so we might as well just go ahead and play you. I know that gives you card draw, but whatever. In fact, I probably shouldn't have bothered with that, but...
What a rush.
And we'll save the Infiltrator for now. Since he can't be targeted right now, it can be a nice little 3 damage or 2 damage, depending if that gets killed or not, that we can throw at a creature when in time's right. So nice removal. Oh, and there's one of those. Good, we saved that Polymorph, because that's a much bigger pain. Please buff it. Alright, we need to get rid of that, because that's just a pain. We have a Flame Strike now, that's very nice. So we're going to go ahead and Polymorph you, because that's a really good taunt creature. Then we will go ahead and swing through 4 again. Swing through there. Let's go ahead and... I should kill you, probably. Yeah, I don't want that thing sticking around. It's too useful. And you know what? We'll swing with the Infiltrator, too, because we are doing... Yeah, let's kill your sheep. We're doing pretty well on this. At this point, odds are they're not going to be able to turn it around, especially since even if they do play something big, I can Flame Strike and get rid of it. I have a Frost Nova in my hand. Ah, here we go. He's got Shadow Form. So he can now do better direct damage removal than I can, so he's going to get rid of my Alpha with Mind Spike, which will save him for the moment. So that only hurts minions. Put out the Acolyte of Pain.
Pain, speak to me.
First kill.
What a rush.
Attacking you, and he'll be able to kill one of my creatures, so he'll be alive. Actually, no, I think he's dead next turn, unless he can put down a taunt. Or kill a lot of my creatures. That's providing I don't draw any scary anythings. Drake, it's not gonna save him. He'll kill off the 2/1. And I'll just... I can win in so many different ways here. Let's just go ahead and play the Raid Leader. And that's victory right there.
Bring the pain.
And GG! Alright, off to a win with the first fight. That is very nice. And that is also a terrible sentence. A terrible sentence. Man, I forgot how to talk, apparently. Alright, so 1-0. Good start, good starts. I like it. I like this deck. Oh, and hey, we got that 100 damage to enemy heroes quest done, so 40 more gold. That also means I think I have enough for a free arena next. Very, very nice. All right, well, I think that's going to be enough for this episode. We'll be back with more of this wonderful little arena run next time here on AtnaGaming. So until then, I've been Jeeps. I'll talk to you guys later.